Hello students, today we are going to do a dynamic warm-up. We do a dynamic warm-up in order to get our heart pumping and get blood to go to our large muscles so our body is warm and ready for our activity for the day. Warm muscles that are warmed up, are less likely to be injured. So it's important to do some kind of warm-up where you do like a light jog or you do something to get your heart racing so your blood is pumping to your body. We're going to start off walking. We're going to step side to side. Now I want your arms to move. Now make your arms move over your head. Now we're going to take 2 steps. Now this time you're going to reach, 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 march, big arms. Jumping jacks. Hop on one foot. Hop on the other foot. Jump side to side. Now we're going to leap side to side. Try and leap big side to side. Now we're going to do it fast. Jump rope. Jump backwards. Well, turn your rope backwards. Don't jump backwards. Crisscross. All right, I want you to run with your feet close and fast. Wide. Close. Wide. Close. Wide. Close. wide, close, wide, close, wide, close, wide, close, wide, close. Now I want you to run. While you're running, we're going to swim. Now swim backwards. Breaststroke. All right, great warm up. So we are going to use this warm up Monday, Wednesday, and Friday this week. So you will definitely see this warm up again. Today, students, we are going to play an aerobic game called aerobic golf. Now I know some of you have played this on the playground with me before, but this is going to be a little bit different because we are at home. So I don't have any equipment here at the district office. I'm not at my normal office at Cedar Creek where I have a room full of PE equipment like all of you have at your school, or a shed full of PE equipment like you do at your school. So I had to find whatever I could find. So what they wanted you to find was a hoop and a beanbag. Now, I don't have a hoop. I don't have a beanbag. So the whole object of aerobic golf is to get your beanbag, or sorry, get your object into the hole as quickly as you can. Well, I don't have a hole today, so I'm going to show you a couple of items that I found around the office. So my first thought was paper. All I have to do is put out paper, and this could be my hole. So I was thinking that would work. I also found this little tiny basket. It was just laying around. I also found this bucket, which was laying around. So I can put the bucket down. So whatever you find that you can use. Oh, and the box I'm holding, I totally forgot. So I have the box. So here's how you play the game. I'm going to show you a short version first. So I don't want you to use a golf ball. As a matter of fact, I don't want you to use any kind of ball because that could break. So if you had like a stuffed animal that was pretty small, you could use that. You could use a hair tie. You could use, like I have a mask over there that I wear. You could use a mask. Today, I'm just going to crumple up a piece of paper because I think that will be the easiest. And this is going to be my golf ball. So here is the object of aerobic golf. I have to try and get it into my hole, whichever one I pick, in as short or in as few of throws as I can make. So I'll show you what I'm talking about. I'm going to start over there because I don't want to start right next to it because that would, well, it might not be too easy, but it seems like it would be too easy. All right, so my hole is going to be this yellowish orange piece of paper. I hope you can see it. I'm going to start way over here. So you'll be able to hear me, you won't be able to see me. So I'm going to take my golf ball and I am going to throw it towards that piece of paper. Oh my gosh, I know you can't see that, but I'm gonna move it. It's halfway on and halfway off. So that doesn't really count, okay? It has to be right, like it has to be like it was a hole. So it has to be all the way on the piece of paper. So I'm gonna throw it. I'm gonna run from where I threw it to where it landed, and I am going to pick it up and I am going to put it on the hole or in the hole. So that counts as 2. So I don't know if you want to keep score on a piece of paper, or you just want to keep score in your head, or you don't want to keep score at all. You can do whatever you want. So I think the best hole for me to use is going to be, I mean, I could pick this, it would be super easy. I could pick this, it would be super easy. I could even use a piece of paper, it would be super easy. But I am going to use this bucket. I am going to get as far away as I can from where I throw my golf ball from the bucket. So you're not going to see me. I'm going to walk all the way over there and I'm going to try and throw it. So you're still watching, okay? You're watching me. So I'm going to walk all the way over here. I'm going to throw it. Oh boy, it went behind. I have to go around. That's 2. Now I'm still pretty far away. I'm gonna throw it. That's 3. I still didn't make it. That's 4. I think I'm going to put this box top behind it so I don't keep losing the ball underneath, because that won't be fun to chase it back there all the time. All right, so the whole goal is for you to get your heart rate up. So I don't want you to throw the ball and go like this and like walk to get it. I want you to hustle to get it. I want you to bend down and get it. And I want you to throw it as quickly as you can. So when the music starts, so if you have to pause to get a piece of paper, a stuffed animal, whatever you're gonna use for your ball, and then whatever you're going to use for your hole, you can get that also. So I want you to get that. And then when the music starts, I'm going to play an entire song, and you are going to play aerobic golf, keep track of your score, and when the music stops, I want you to come right back to home base. But before we do that, I want you to make sure that you are not throwing at anything, and that you are not going to hit anybody, because that will not be good, okay? So you're going to get your ball and your bucket or your hole and get ready to go. Ready, set, make sure you count how many, go. That was a good one that time. On this side. running or walking really fast. Yes. Oh, I missed. Oops. That was so bad. That was 4. Oh, almost. All right, awesome. Come back to home base. Good job. All right, this time, I'm sure you played with your dominant hand the whole time. Your dominant hand is just the one that you use, that is your favorite. It's the one that's the most coordinated. This time, we're gonna play the same game. And you are going to use your non-dominant hand. So, you can tell I'm breathing a little bit heavy, not super bad. If you are not breathing a little bit heavy, you are not moving quickly enough. So, you need to make sure you move quickly. All right, if you wanna switch your golf ball out, or you wanna switch your hole out, you wanna try something different, you can totally do that. Just pause the video. So I am going to use, I used my dominant hand. Now I'm going to use my non-dominant hand, the one I don't like to use, the one that is less coordinated. So theoretically, it should take me more throws to get it into the hole. Theoretically, I'm going to have to concentrate a lot harder because this isn't my favorite hand. I'm not super coordinated with this hand. So you need to use your different hand. If you're standing like this and you're just tossing like this, you're not challenging yourself. Challenging yourself would be like going behind a piece of furniture and trying to throw it over that piece of furniture, trying to go to the farthest point of the room and trying to throw it from the farthest point of the room. If you want to get really tricky, you could make it like miniature golf, and you could like go down the hall and go in your room or whatever and throw it out of your room, throw it down the hall, and then throw it to wherever your hole is. So try and challenge yourself a little bit. Don't try and make it super easy. You are supposed to walk fast or jog or run to your ball and then try and throw it again to get it in the hole. Make sure that you don't have socks on running on the hardwood or the tile or the linoleum or whatever. Make sure if you're on something slippery, you have your bare feet or you have on some shoes so you don't slip and fall and hurt yourself. Remember to keep your personal space bubble. So if there's people and they are around you, make sure you don't go near them and touch them and get into their personal space. All right, so now non-dominant hand, same song. So it's the same amount of time. Let's see if you're better or worse with this one. Try it. So far, not better, that's for sure. Oh boy, this is a big one. That was a 6. Nice work. Way to go. That was a lot, huh? All right, so that is aerobic golf. So normally, well, not normally, but sometimes we play it with a hoop. And so when we're out on the yard, we'll throw a hula hoop, and then we'll have a flying disc or frisbee And we'll stand here and we'll try and throw our flying disc into the hoop. And then we'll run and then we'll throw it again. So that's a way that you can play outside. This is a way that you can play inside. If you want to set up a whole course, you can ask your parents. I saw videos of some students putting tape on the floor, and that's fine. They used painter's tape, which was really, really smart because it's not going to make the floor or the carpet sticky. So before you put anything on the floor, make sure you ask your parents first because you don't want to ruin their floor. Or they might need that painter's tape for something else. You could also take rope or string or yarn. You could take a belt and you could make a hole. Anything you can do to make some place for your ball to land in. So you can make your own little miniature indoor golf course if you want to. If you do that, send me pictures. Your teacher has my email. My email is sford@saugususd.org, so you can email me a picture if you want to, or your parents can email me a picture if you want to. And I just want you to have fun and be creative and make sure that you try both hands. And you need to do day 1, 2, 3. This is day 4 of the HIIT workout. No, it's not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is day 6. Sorry, day 6 of the HIIT workout. So you'll do the HIIT workout, and then you will come back to this video and you will do a cool down. Alrighty, students, we are going to do a cool down. So we are going to stretch our hip flexors first. So you're going to put this foot out in front and this foot behind. Make sure both toes are pointing straight ahead, and you are going to push forward. I want you to feel the stretch right here. You're not trying to make it hurt. It's just a gentle pull, remember? All right, up. Make sure both feet are pointing this way. And you are going to stretch. Gentle pull right here. It's not supposed to hurt. Alright. Now we're going to stretch our hamstrings. So back here, our hamstrings. I want you to cross one leg over the other. And I want you to bend down and try and touch your toes. You should feel a gentle pull in the back of your leg. Alright, switch. Cross your other leg over your other leg and reach down. Keep your legs straight. You should feel a gentle pull in the back of your leg. If it's pulling too hard, don't reach down so far. All right, the next one is stretching out your quadriceps. Normally I would do this without a chair, but number one, I have a chair right here. Number two, it would be super embarrassing to fall over on video. So you're going to grab your foot and you are going to pull your foot into your body, and you're going to gently push your leg back. Try and stay up really tall. You should feel it pulling right here. Not super hard. A gentle pull. If it's pulling too hard, bring your leg forward a little bit. Now we are going to switch legs. So other foot, pull. toes pointed this way. You are going to put this foot back so your heel is not touching the ground. See, my heel is not touching the ground. You're going to lean forward and you're going to try and push that heel down to the ground. So you should feel a gentle pull in this part of your leg. All right, turn this way, toes pointed this way. Back so the heel is off the ground, lean forward and try and push your heel down to the ground. Now we're going to stretch the muscles in the front where our shins are. You're going to stand like this, tippy toe, and pull your knee forward this way. So it pulls on your toe. You'll probably feel it in your ankle a little bit too, but I want you to feel it right here. Try to push that knee forward with your toe on the ground. Now switch feet, so this one, on your toe, pull your knee forward. Alright, now we're going to stretch your pectoral muscles. So, we've talked about this before. Sometimes you stand like this with your fingers together in front of your body. I want them like this behind your body, like this. You're going to open your shoulders up, push them way back, and you're going to try and lift your arms up over your head. Well, lift your arms up. I don't want you to lift them over your head. All right, now we're going to stretch your upper body. I want you to put your arm in front and this one under and give yourself a big hug. Try to reach your fingers back as far as you can. Now we're going to switch. So the arm that's on top is going to be underneath and the other one's going to be on top. Keep your fingers back. Squeeze like you're giving yourself a big hug. Awesome. Head side to side. Keep the shoulder down and try and touch your ear to your shoulder. You should feel a gentle stretch right here. Gentle. Don't do it hard. Now we're going to do this side. Shoulder down, ear to your shoulder. Had fun playing our games today. I hope you had a fabulous HIIT workout. I know it's getting a little bit harder. It's supposed to get harder as the month goes on. So if you keep practicing, you will get better at it. Also, you remember you can do the different levels. So some days you might only feel like doing a level 1 because you're really tired, it's super hot, you didn't sleep great, whatever, you had a lot of schoolwork. Some days you might feel like doing a level 3, you feel fantastic, or it's because that set of exercises is really easy for you. Okay, so you can adjust that workout however you want to. Please make sure that after you do the HIIT workout, you're coming back to this stretching routine. So we'll do the same warm up all week, and we'll do the same cool down stretching routine all week. All right, have a fabulous day.